I always wave my hands like in this weird motion. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. How are you? I'm just going to get everything going here. Welcome, welcome. It is good to see you guys. Bonus live. If you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay in the comment section. So excited. We love chatting with you always. Hello, Krista. Make sure that you're saying hey when you're hopping on, everybody. So I'm just trying to get this going on my computer so I can see everyone. We love that. Almost there. Almost there. Hello, Mom. Monique, thanks for liking. You guys are the best. I have the best supporters. Like, love you guys. So awesome. Hello, hello. Hi, Bob. All right, get this going. Just getting it out there on my page. All right, and shut the volume off so I can see everybody. Okay, let's get into it. Hi, everybody. Hi, Bob. All right, so bonus live this week. Doing one last Easter craft. We talked about it on Sunday, that I had some things that it left that I wanted to make. I technically have another, but we're going to be okay. Oh, thanks, Krista. Thanks for stopping by and saying hey quick, and thanks for watching it later. Love it. Thank you so much. Hi, Mom. Hi, saying hi to Bob. So yeah, we had an extra craft that we wanted to do this week, and this weekend is busy, so we're doing it tonight. What better than just spending like midweek together, right? Guys, my new thing has been drinking out of my faves cup, right? My Ay Dios Mío cup, with a straw. I don't know why, but it's my new faves thing. So, my friends, oh, thank you, Krista. Love you too. Love having you here. Hi, Allison. Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. Okay. So tonight it was voted upon on Sunday that we would do something with this. Well, if I hold it like this, is it correct for you guys? Yeah, if I hold it like this, it's correct for you guys. This is the way I'm actually going to hold it, which is backwards. But if I hold it this way, it's correct for you guys. Look at that. So this was the request, was to do this cute little bunny. So that's what we're going to do. And I found my inspiration with what I'm gonna, with the colors and such. My gosh, hello. It's Wednesday. It was like a Wednesday of a Monday, right? Mom, I'm sorry I didn't call you on my way home today. I had to call someone from work. I just wanted to throw that out there. And I had to go home. I left. Oh no, I called you on my way home today. Never mind. That was not today. Never mind. I called someone and then I called you and it worked out perfectly. Never mind. I'm losing it. So my inspo for the color scheme is this wrapping paper. And so this is like Bob's favorite wrapping paper, aka he doesn't like it. Hi, Laura. So I love this wrapping paper. Bob does not, which is why I'm using it for a craft. And so my thought here, guys, is that we're going to Mod Podge this over the bunny, right? So the bunny will be this fab wrapping paper. And then we'll do this another color. And then I'm putting it on a board. Again, Dollar Tree board that I ripped one of those bunnies off of, that metal bunny. I had another one of these boards, and we're going to use the back. All right. I was wondering if I should sand that ahead of time, but I think it'll be okay. Hello, I totally forgot. For those of you who are new watching, my name is Bethany from Count Your Stitches, and we are doing a live craft. We usually do these on Sundays, but we're doing a bonus this week because Sunday is Easter. And we just wanted to craft again, right, guys? We wanted to hang again. Also, I realized on Sunday we were talking about Easter and Passover and some of the holidays happening, and I realized that I forgot to mention Holly. So happy Holly. It was on Monday, Festival of Colors and the celebration of good over evil, winning over evil. It's a Hindu holiday. One of our little ones at school, when she was doing morning announcements the other day, did this like a little presentation on Holly, which I thought was adorable. But anyway, so I wanted to wish that. I know it passed already, but I wanted to wish that as well, because we were talking about some of the other holidays last weekend, I should say. So let's get into this. So again, my thought is we're going to Mod Podge the wrapping paper onto the bunny. We're going to paint. So, okay, let me show you the wrapping paper. My thought is trying to create like this pinkish color for the Happy Easter words. And then trying to use kind of like a cross between this blue and this darker blue for the background. And then mixing in some like antique wax to kind of just rustic it up a little bit. Yes, it's Bethany's mom. Yes, Mom, that's you. All right, so let's begin with, we'll do the background surface first. And then to cover up these holes, we're going to put a big old bow on the end, all right? My friends, make sure that when you are hopping on, you're saying hello in the comment section, that you are liking this. And if you love this, if you could please share, spread the word on your page, S-H-A-R-E, this video on your page. I would so appreciate the support. Thank you guys so much. All right. So I'm thinking of using this blue. It's actually one of the blues we used in the egg the other day. It's Laguna. Goodness gracious, guys. I remembered a plate this time. I remembered multiple paper towels. Like, this worked. Well, I got home from work and I was like, immediately, I need to figure out my plan for tonight. And then I made dinner and everything. Oh yeah. So I wanted to, oh my gosh, it is like, I don't know why I needed to, like, I got all excited about telling you guys this, but I got all excited about this. So tonight we had one of my faves dinners. And Mom, this one goes out to you because it's inspired by you. Growing up, my mom and I had what we called taco salad all the time. And it was essentially, we would take nacho chips and like crush them up on the plate. And then, just kind of put all the fixings on top, right? Like make hamburger and mix it with like kidney beans and chili or taco mix and all that kind of stuff. And then, put like all sorts of stuff on top, right? Normal cheese, sour cream, all that kind of yummy stuff. I'm just going to paint this, guys, okay? And so we always used to have it when my dad was working. He was a firefighter, so he would work nights. And I don't know if it's because Dad didn't like it or if that was just our thing. I don't know. But goodness, it was like one of my favorites. And so now I make it, and I make a semi-keto version. I think I've talked about this before. So we use iceberg lettuce as the chips, right? Which I think works beautifully. I'm also a big fan of like semi-mushy food. I don't know. Hi to Diane. And so I kind of like it. So it's not quite as crunchy as the chips, and it works for me. I'd rather like dunk my chips in it if we have chips with it. And so I put iceberg on the bottom, and then I don't put beans anymore, just because they're not as low carb. Sometimes I'll put them. It depends on how we're feeling. And then, all the fixings on top, and I make my own taco mix now because I never knew, like when we were doing like super, super low carb, I really paid attention to what had carbs in it. And sometimes you just don't even realize it. So, the taco mix package, I never knew had such carbs in it. And so I learned what was in it and just made it myself. So I use like chili powder and cumin, oregano, garlic powder, paprika, salt and pep. It's like super simple. Sorry, you know me. I don't like to finish my words. I'm just painting this Laguna, guys. This Laguna by Apple Barrel. And so made that tonight, and I just love it. Just love that meal. It's so good. Does anybody else love taco salad? I love it. So what's up tonight, guys? How's your week been so far? How's your Wednesday going? Make sure you're saying hey when you're hopping on. Again, my name's Bethany from Count Your Stitches. We're just doing an Easter craft tonight together. All right. We're getting there. Okay. So, that's coat one. I'm going to try this. What's going on, guys? Talk to me. How are we? It's actually been a really good week so far. I feel like it's flying. My days at work are just like amazingly flying by, which is awesome, right? I mean, it helps. It's also crazy how quickly time flies. I think I told you about the one of the little ones that who stopped outside my office, and he was like, "This week is flying just like last week." Oh my God, it was adorable. But oh my gosh, so today I had to come home in the middle of the day really quick because I make like these videos for anniversaries at work each month. for like a meeting with everybody. So we celebrate each other, which is really cool. So I made it. And at the last minute, the person in charge asked me to make a change. And I make it on my home laptop because I have a Mac, so I use iMovie. Just putting a second coat on here, guys. Make it a little brighter. Because the base color of this sign, the brown, is really peeking through. And I don't prefer that. Although, we could do some dry brush white on this and some dry brush antique wax also. So I think that might be where we go with this. So yeah, so the last minute, they asked me, hi, Nana and Papa. They asked me to make some changes. And so I had to run home, grab the laptop. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, here we go. Here we go. But no, it's been a surprisingly good week because got a lot going on. And it could have gone not so good, and it's gone very well. So I'm very excited. I've been very happy this week. Macs are the best. Yes, Allison, I love using my MacBook for iMovies. Yeah, oh my gosh, I love it, love it. I use it, I make some like tutorials for this on my iMovie. And then, yeah, I use it for work all the time. I made like a virtual tour for work and, gosh, all sorts of stuff. All these like parent videos and, yeah, lots of fun. I love iMovie. Love iMovie. Okay. All right. That's great. We're done. We're there. We're there. Whew. So what's everybody up to tonight? How's it been? How's your week going? Let me know. Just going to dry this up. Again, I see lots of people watching, so make sure you're saying hey when you hop on. Where you watching from? Love it. All right. Just dry this up. Oh, all right. So we're gonna next we're gonna start painting the Happy Easter. And so, well, we're not using tissue paper, so I'm not too worried about it. But I was gonna put a base coat of white on it first, which I'm thinking now that I might should have put a base coat of white on this first, but it's doing okay. Funny though, because I'm using the heat on this, it's kind of like what is it called? Buckling a little in the middle. It's kind of funny. Huh. So did I tell you guys? I don't know if I told you guys the other night we watched. We love movies, right? So I love talking about movies. The other night we watched Alien versus Predator. We like those kinds of movies. I didn't really know about those kinds of movies until I met Bob, but I like to think he's educated me because now I have a newfound appreciation for Planet of the Apes and Star Wars. So it's a type of education, right? All right, so here's our finished product. I think this will look really pretty. I like this color a lot. And I think it's a little different than what you see with most Easter decorations. They're like white and just pink and, so I thought it would be kind of something new and different. Nana got her toes and nails done today. Nana, I bet they look fabulous. I wish we could see them. We'll have to see them on Easter, socially distanced, of course. Okay, so happy Easter. You have no idea how much joy it brings me that you guys can see this in the proper direction, because normally that doesn't happen. Normally it's like this and you can't read it. So I'm so excited. Okay. I'm going to start with the paint first, then the Mod Podge. That way, if we get any of the paint on the bunny by accident, it's going to get covered by paper, so we don't care. Thank you, Nana. Yes, so the other night we watched Alien versus Predator. Oops, I just got paint on my other paintbrush in here. I'm using the same water from Sunday night. I forgot to empty it, and I wonder why my paintbrushes get ruined. Because I forget to rinse the water out. A lot of times on Sunday, I empty my water from the Sunday before, and then I put new water in. This is why I buy cheap brushes and I don't invest in nice ones. So, okay, I'm going to use some Cardinal Crimson and some white, whatever this is called, just white, and try to make a pale pink. That is my goal here. But yes, so we watched Alien versus Predator the other night, and I didn't know that prior to that, there was an Alien movie and a Predator movie, which I guess makes sense. So we watched Alien last night, which was a little slow. Whoops, stinking paint. Gonna keep. It was a little slow. I don't know if anybody's ever seen it. But goodness, it made me jumpy. Okay. That maybe will be enough. I don't know. I don't know if that will be enough. We have another Cardinal Crimson over there somewhere, but we're going to mix it and we're going to make it nice and light. So, okay, let's add some white to this to make it a nice pale pink. Got to be careful. I'm coming close. My hand's coming close to the heat gun over here. And we did that once, right, guys? We accidentally put our hand on the metal of the heat gun, and I had a burn for a very long time. What did I burn? I have a burn on my hand that goodness, can I tell you, I can't even remember what I burned it on. But I burned it on something, and it hurt. We might need some more white. This is not quite, although actually, it's kind of turning into this pink, which I don't hate. I don't hate. I kind of wanted more of a pastel look, but we could go for a more bright look. Right, guys? I mean, it's a bright paper, so maybe we could just go with the bright pink. What the heck? Let's go for it, guys. Shall we? What do you think? Instead of pastels, we'll go for regular? Nana, you have a bunny to paint? Like this one from the Dollar Tree? Is that what you have? We did a craft party in November. And ever since then, Nana and Papa have been crafting. So loving that. We're going to do another craft party. I'm hoping in May. We'll have to see. I'm just going to paint. Oh, this pink is fabulous, guys. We're going to do another craft party, Zoom craft party. So keep your eyes out for registration on that. Definitely want to do that again. That was so much fun. So, yeah. So Nana, did you get a bunny from the Dollar Tree? She's been all about that craft life now. You know, I find it funny. Once you start doing something, or anytime that you become aware of something. Oh, by the way, guys, I did my nails finally. It took me forever to do them. I did the Sally Hansen gel. Not like you don't have to use a heat nail thing. But so I love this, and I have to say I painted them last night, and like they haven't even chipped a bit, and usually they do. So I'm kind of pumped. But anyway, we'll see how long they last. So I have to say, once you've become aware of something, I feel like you see it, or you realize you're aware of it all over the place, right? No, that sounds stupid. Let me just give an example. So prior to my getting an orange car, I never noticed any vehicle in that color before. And now I see it all the time, right? Well, it's been a long time because I've had my car for a while. But anyway, so before I was a crafter, I didn't really realize anybody else did this, right? Guys, so I'm not even worried about getting this on the bunny because he's going to be covered. So now that I craft, I find out that like all these people craft, which is so awesome. And, you know, Bob and I were talking tonight about things that we love, right? So Bob is a worker-outer. He's a fit guy, and he likes to do like half Ironman, aqua bike, if you know what that is, kind of things. And I obviously craft. Mine is a lot easier. Requires a lot less training. And we were talking about how there are just certain fields where people are in it to just help each other and enjoy it and be, you know, better themselves, and not so much about the competition. Now, I know that sounds like kind of contradictory in terms of like triathlons and things, but people are really there, or so I'm told, you know, for their best times, to do their best, you know. And, you know, Bob's telling me how they always share tips and, you know, to help each other. And I noticed that with crafting too. So first of all, I notice all these people who craft now. Like, I think half the people I work with all do these kinds of crafts. Guys, this pink is gorgeous. Look at this. Now it's going to be backwards for you. Isn't that a beautiful pink? Kind of looks red on the screen, but I promise it's a pink. I'm going to dry it and then do a second coat. But so, yeah, so I notice all these people who craft now, and it's really like if you're going to call it a field, right? It's really a field that we're in it just to have fun and to do beautiful, fun things and to bring joy to others and, you know, not for the competition, right? Thank you, Nana. Sorry, Monique. we went bright. I'm sorry. We'll do pastel next time. So like I watch these two particular crafting pages. One is a mom and daughter team. One is just one woman. And they happen to be on vacation at the same place together. And they both, on both of their pages, posted about how they saw each other and just like gave each other shout outs. And I don't know, it's just so nice. And I'm not saying like I'm anywhere near their level of clout in this field. And again, we're calling this a field, right? But I don't know, I just think it's nice to be a part of something where we're all in it just to lift each other up. We're not in it to compete or anything like that. Like I was talking to one of my former college friends, and there's someone actually she graduated ahead of me, and actually you should check out her page. It's called the 219 Project. She makes gorgeous blankets, and I was asking her for some help because she makes gorgeous blankets and the stitch on them is phenomenal. So I was asking her about it, and we were just kind of going back and forth and just saying how much we love each other's stuff. And it's so nice to be a part of something where it's all about supporting each other, building each other up, and just doing something that we all love and sharing that. So I really love kind of being a part of this little crafting community, if you will. It's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Does this make sense? I don't know where I got on this, like, someone gave me a soapbox apparently, and I just went. But it was a nice conversation Bob and I were having at dinner tonight about all of this. All right, I'm trying to use my paint sparingly so that I don't run out because I don't want to mix it again. Because what if I don't get it right? Because we mixed this. That is my fear with this. Allison, sounds like I love it. It is, you know, and I'm not saying I'm like in this community because I am nowhere near like the level of success that all these other people are at. But I don't know, I guess the way these other people make all of us little people feel is that we are a part of this community, which is really, really nice. And guys, I have to say, like, so we really picked up business with this little side hustle over the summer, right? This past summer. And we have almost doubled our followers. You guys are amazing. So thank you. I could never even imagine that this would be this like this and that I would have people who watch me talk to myself for an hour while I paint. I mean, yeah, ask my husband. That just sounds crazy, right? Because, I mean, he listens to me talk all the time, or maybe he drowns me out. He probably just ignores me. My father has that talent. We could all be talking and he hears nothing. He just drowns it all out. It's a talent I wish I had because I get uber distracted by everything all the time. What kind of person are you? Are you the kind of person that can easily drown out other noises? Or are you easily distracted? I am easily distracted, and I think sometimes it's because I'm super nosy. So I like to hear other things. But what kind of person are you? And do you have any tips if you're the kind of person that can drown out for how you can drown out? All right, this looks beautiful. Let me show you. Let me show you. How beautiful is that coloring? I am in love. Now, guys, I have to tell you, I got this Happy Easter, like, in January, when they first started putting it out. Because our Dollar Tree, when it first opened, it was clutch. It was totally clutch. Make sure, I see lots of people hopping on. Make sure you're saying, hey, when you hop on. My name is Bethany from Count Your Stitches. We are crafting live here on Wednesday. So, yeah, my Dollar Tree was clutch when it opened not that long ago. And it's really gone downhill, and I don't know what happened. It's like it showed up for like the first 6 months, and then I was like, never mind, because we got you now. And yeah, I don't know if it was that conscious, but we'll go shiny. Yeah, gloss. We'll gloss Mod Podge for this, guys. Okay, I am gonna trace the bunny so I can start to cut it out. And then we can sand off whatever is left. But yeah, so hi, Kama. How are you? But yeah, so my Dollar Tree was really clutch to begin with, and now it's not so good. So when I see something I want, I know it won't be there for long. I know they won't get more. I see other people using things from the Dollar Tree that I'm like, my Dollar Tree doesn't ever have that. And I don't know, a lot of the Dollar Trees around here don't have a lot. I don't know. If anybody is from the Rhode Island area and has like a totally clutch Dollar Tree that they love, let me know. Oh, you know, Mom, that's a really valid point. With COVID, I should have remembered that. That's a really good point. Yeah, because it hasn't been open that long. So I'm just cutting out some paper, guys, in the shape of our bunny. And then I traced him. There are a few pieces that I couldn't trace perfectly because they attached to the letters, but that's okay. We're just going to do our best and hope it comes out nice. And we'll go from there, and we'll sand off whatever's left. What is this? This is just... Yep, we'll just sand off whatever's left, and it'll be beautiful. So how's everybody doing? Kama, what you up to tonight? Allison, Mom, what you up to? What's going on? Just cutting out my bunny. And I've got some little polyfill to use for his little pom-pom. I could have gotten a cotton ball, but they were all the way upstairs, and I was already down here, and it was already almost time to go. So I didn't get a pom-pom. I mean, a cotton ball. What are we doing? Oh my gosh, Auntie Diane, we were literally just talking about that this weekend when Cousin Kim used to take me to ceramics because Mom and I went to pea pottery. It was Friday, and we painted ceramics. And so I was telling everybody about how I used to go to ceramics when I was a kid. That's really funny that you bring that up. Watching you and Blue Bloods. Mom, you're what? Wow, I feel honored, Mom, that you're watching me with Blue Bloods and you don't mind sharing Blue Bloods. Cam is just relaxing. I know it was a Wednesday of a Monday. I was all over the place. Sorry, guys. I'm not a good cutter. You know me. It takes me a little while. Plus, it's wrapping paper, so it's a little bit thin, and I don't want it to rip in the wrong way. Almost there. Almost there. Okay. And it keeps rolling up on me. So tonight's a wrestling night, so I'll go down and watch that later. We watch movies on Tuesdays and Thursdays and the weekends, and we watch wrestling on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, if you can believe that. 3 nights. It's kind of nice though because I don't have to pay as much attention to the wrestling as I do a movie, right? Because a movie you don't want to miss anything. Wrestling I can kind of do other things, so I usually like crochet or do my nails or a project or something. So it all works out well. It all works out well. I can't believe it though. I did my nails last night and knock on wood, they're doing okay. And oh my gosh, this is going to be so cute. I can't even with how cute this is going to be. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Moving on. I'm getting excited. But right now, so I finished a project over the weekend, or Monday night. I finished a baby blanket, which I will post. I have so many things to post. Oh my gosh. I have the little bunny project I made on my own that I need to post. I need to post some slippers I made. I need to post the baby blanket I made. I've been really busy with orders, which I am like so grateful for. It's so awesome. Thank you guys for all your support. And so my next order that I'm going to do this week, I know this week's almost over, but it won't take me long, is some kids' face masks. Oh my gosh, I'm wicked excited to make those. They're going to be so cute. I already cut the fabric out. It's like little fabric as opposed to making it for an adult. So I'm making those next. And then I have an order for an elephant. I used to make these elephants all the time, and I haven't gotten an order in a while for an elephant. And I got one. I'm really excited to make the elephant again. Gosh, and then I have some duck orders again and some cows. I mean, we're making all the animals. I'm so excited. But, oh, thank you, Allison. But it's nice. This week, I'm taking a break from crocheting a little bit because it's been a lot of crocheting, which is fine. But I'm taking a little break, not doing as much crocheting at night, which is good for my neck. All right, I'm applying Mod Podge to the back of the paper, just because it helps it adhere a little better. It helps it move around a little better if I need to position it. Hopefully. Oh, maybe not. I might have just ruined this. No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, let's get this lined up. Sorry, guys, just trying to concentrate on lining this bunny up. Okay. Okay, we're just going to have to do a little bit of sanding later on. I overcut a little, which is fine. We will address that later. Hi, Carrie. Oh, thank you, Allison. That's exactly the one that I'm going to make again. Just different colors. Still the gray, but different t-shirt color. Okay. We're going to let this dry. But look how cute that is. I wicked like this. Look at that. Hi, Carrie. Thanks so much for watching. I love this. Oh, Amber, stop it. I'm obsessed with you. My hair was having its own day today. So this layer that I pinned back was not curling. It was not doing, it was having its own day. It was doing whatever it wanted. So I had to make arrangements and do my little pinny thing. And then I just made sure that, some of these pieces looked curled and we went with it. Thank you, Amber. You are the best. Okay, my friends. So we've got this done. And we're going to put it on this. Okay, here we go. Let's see this contrast. Oh my gosh. This is fun. It's not anything what I thought it would turn out to be, but it's so much fun. Oh, Carrie, you're so cute. Thank you so much. Thank you, Auntie Diane. Look at this color scheme. Isn't this fun? Not anything what I was going for, but I love it. I love when that happens. That always happens. Okay, good. I'm looking at my computer to just make sure that it looks like the same colors. It does. Okay. This is so much fun. Okay. So let's finish this up, guys. It's not a wicked long one. I need to think about how I want to sand off. Let me dry this bunny a little bit. Because I do want to sand off some of the edges. So I'm just going to help it dry a little. And we're going to make a bow. Yeah, I know, Mom, it's backwards. I'm sorry. Thank you, Amber. I love it, too. Like I said, totally not what I was going for or anything I thought it would come out to look like. And I love it anyway. That happens a lot on here, guys, doesn't it? Okay, so here's my question, guys. Because, thank you, Nana. This came out a lot brighter than I anticipated. So it's a different kind of look than I was going to go for like a light pastel antique rustic look. And that's not what this is. This is like bright in your face colors. And I really like that because I think it goes really nicely with the paper. But do you think we need some antique wax or some dry brush white? Or should we just go with like stark colors and then hit this with a bow? What do you think? There's a part of me that just wants to leave this nice bright colors and then hit it with a cute, cute bow and move on. And not overthink it. You know what I mean? But what do you guys think? Should we go an extra step and kind of rustic this up, or should we just keep it as is? What do you think? Just comment below so I know. I'm thinking like this, but you let me know, and then we'll start making a bow. All right, we got plain. We got love it like this. Man, this is so fun. I just wasn't even expecting it. Yay. Wash it out. What else? We're going to get some ribbon going. Stay bold, plain, not rustic. Both look super cool, but I'd say leave it as is and make a bow. Super cute bow. Okay. All right. We'll leave it like this. And you know what? That doesn't mean that like later on when it's done, if I'm looking at it and I need something, we can't add a little something here and there. The only thing I don't like is that I have those holes on this. And I'm just wondering, can I like position this off to the left and kind of do a corner bow? But then it wouldn't cover those holes. I don't know. Maybe I can putty them later or something. I don't know. Maybe you won't even notice them. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? The holes over here. Maybe you can't even see them. Maybe we're not even going to worry about it. Maybe we're just not going to worry about it. Let's just go with that. Okay, ribbon time. Are we ready, my friends? I'm going to unplug my heat gun and plug in my hot glue gun. And I always forget the jute string, guys. What is my problem? I always forget it. All right, just going to grab all my trash, get it out of the way. Plugging that in. I'm going to get rid of my bottom piece here because we don't need it. And I want like a nice clean surface. Let me grab my jute. Hold on a moment, please. Woohoo! All right, we're back. Hello. We're super comfy again tonight, guys. I wanted to... Oh, yeah, we need to do the bunny tail. Thanks, Mom. I was not... Once I get home from work, I'm kind of like sweats time. Sorry, you know. So we're super comfy again tonight. I kept my lipstick on from work, and I kept my hair. So I figured that was dressed up enough. But the jewelry, the regular clothes, they all came off. Okay, so my first thought is we're going to start with this burlap in the background. And then we have a bag o' ribbon here, okay? Bag o' ribbon. I got all this Easter ribbon. Will that cover that hole? The ribbon will cover the top holes in the Happy Easter. So at least we'll cover those. And then I can figure out the other holes later. So we've got the burlap. We've got this really cute pink with some little things on it. And a green with some things on it. And I'm not going to use the bunny ribbon because it just doesn't go with the theme. All right, we've got, let's see here. I've got tons of ribbon, so. Oh, we've got, do I have any lavender? No? Okay, that's cool. Okay, we'll do a checkerboard black. We'll do some blue. We've got some blue here. A lot of thin ribbon, and that's okay. And then, let's see. I was going to say, should I put some carrot in there? What do you think? Carrot? Carrot? Tell me on the comments. No, the bunny tail will cover the hole that's here. It may cover it a little, Mom. Yeah, the bunny tail will. Should we put some carrots in? You let me know. Put it to the side. Trying to think if there's any other ribbons I want to use. I think that might be enough. I think it'll be cute. Okay, so we're going to start with cutting some strips of burlap to start. I think we're going to do a big bow, guys. Big bow, because we love a nice big bow. So we're going to do like a refab bow. So that's the kind where I just cut strips and then no carrot. Okay, so we got yes and no. I need more comments on the carrots, guys. We need more votes. Do we throw some carrot in there or no? I don't know. I don't know if it goes. Let me know. So yeah, we're going to do a refab bow, which is where you just cut strips. And I call it a refab bow. I don't know if that's actually what it's called. You just cut strips and stack them on top of each other and call it a day. I hear Bob coming up the stairs. Hi, Bob. I told him that I heard you coming up the stairs. He's saying hey. He's waving. He's waving. You can't see him, but he's waving. Would you like to wave to the people? Oh, he's being shy, as if he's actually shy. Amber said, Bob! All right, no carrots. We won't use carrots. Yeah, okay, no on the carrots. Oh, look who it is!
Just shouting out to my peep, Amber.
Oh, that's Bob. You're funny. All right, I'm just cutting up some ribbon. Nana Papa said, Bob! Oh, he's the famous one. He's the one people like here, huh? Amber said, love you.
Love you too, Am.
He said, love you too, Am. Love, fam. All the love. All the love. Oh, my gosh. See, I'm telling you, people like him more than me. It's fine. It's fine. I get it. It's cool. It's cool. I love him too, right? All right, we're keeping cutting up here. These are all new ribbons that I got at Michael's a few weekends ago. They were on sale. I kind of went nuts. I think I got like, I don't know, 11 different ribbons or something nuts. All right, I'm going to do 3 of the thin ones. I'll show you how I stack the 3. All right, and one more. I kind of like throwing in this checker plaid, black and white, just to throw it off, right? Because we have all this bright color, and then we're going to throw in a neutral like, whoa, where'd you come from? Know what I'm saying? No, I like you most. I just signed a contract to like him. Amber, I'll have to tell him that. That's really funny. Oh. Hey, you got to do what you got to do, right? Well, thank you, Amber. I very much appreciate that. You're a very good cousin. You're my favorite cousin, Amber. I can tell you that much. Amber, I like the checkered too. I also love that you're here. That makes me so happy. Makes me so stinking happy. All right. Here we go. This is a family show, guys, right? Oh, and we also have to like glue the Happy Easter down. But that'll happen. That'll happen. Okay, so I have all my ribbons ready to go. And now we start stacking them. We're going to start stacking them. So we're going to go in size order. So we're just going to do like a little cross, like I normally do. A little X, I should say. All right. And we're just going to keep going. And then we'll scrunch them up in the middle. And then we'll tie a ribbon around them. And then they'll be good to go. And then we'll glue it on. So when I have the 3 pieces for the little one, hi Ray, hi Nana and Papa again. When I have the 3 pieces, I'm going to put the 3rd one in across the X, just to kind of fill it in. Hello everybody. Make sure that you're saying hey when you're hopping on. My name is Bethany from Count Your Stitches. We're just finishing up an Easter craft that we were doing a bonus live this week. Okay. All right, let's scrunch this together, and then we're going to tie it with a little jute. There we go. All right, make sure that if you're loving this, guys, if you could please like it, and if you could also please share this on your page, it would be so greatly appreciated. I'm going to scrunch this. This is what we got going, okay? I'm going to scrunch this together. Whoops, we got pieces falling out. Please hold. This is the hard part, is scrunching it together in a way that looks cute. Maybe I'll just tie it and see what happens. Flip it over. And then tie it. And see what happens. And pray for the best. Hi, Papa. Guys, Amber, Kelsey, Colton, Irie, we have the best grandparents ever. Don't you think? Our grandparents are on Facebook. Like, awesome. Oh my gosh, Jennifer, you were playing bingo? That's the best reason to be late. Give me some likes and some everything below if you love bingo, because we love bingo. Yes. Love it. They're so lovely, Amber. You're lovely. Oh, all right. Oh, that worked. I just tied it together, and it worked. How come we got somebody did an angry face? Oh, man. That's sad. I don't know why we did that. Bingo is the best. Jennifer, I'm so glad you're here, but I'm so pumped you're playing bingo. We might need to add a button to this, guys. We know how much the button added last week. Again, so you must think I was Italian, which I'm not at all. because I talk with my hands like all the way out here, and you can't see them. But I talk with my hands a lot. Okay. Here we go. Let's arrange our bow. We're going to zhuzh it, right? We zhuzh. We zhuzh the bow. We're going to cut it a little. We might need to add a button. We're going to have to see, but we're going to zhuzh this a bit so that we can see all of our colors. This green and this pink are divine love. All right. So it helps when you're making a refab bow, or any bow, really, let's be real here. It helps to use, I'm just trimming, guys, because I went a little overboard. It helps to use ribbon that has wire in it, okay? That's definitely the one. My husband does too, something I've learned to look over. Your laugh is, okay, thanks, Carrie. But yeah, so it super helps to use ribbon that has wire in it, especially for like your back pieces. My front pieces here don't have wire, and it's okay because they're the front pieces. Although I will say, sometimes when I hang up a piece that has a bow, oops, we dropped a piece, that has a bow and it has some pieces in the front that don't have ribbon, I'll actually like take a little bit of hot glue and just kind of glue them down a little so that they don't flop all over the place. But that's an easy thing to do. So we do it. All right. I might add a button to this later, but how cute is this bow? Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. So let me quickly, this is where it's going to get like semi-weird, guys. And, you know, I know you guys accept me for who I am, so it's okay. But we're going to take a nail file. Straight up nail files, my faves. We're just going to sand off some of these edges from the rabbit. Is this working? Oh, it is working. Yay. It helps us get in the corners, in the grooves, and make a perfect bunny. So I'm just doing it in a downward motion, and it comes right off, especially when you're using such a thin material as this. When I use scrapbook paper and stuff, I have a really hard time. Other crafters make it look really easy. I just mustn't have the gift. But when you're using wrapping paper and it's nice and thin, it sands off in a jiffy. All right. Making a tad bit of a mess, but we're not going to worry about it because we're having fun. Hello, Mary. How are you? I'm so glad you were able to join us tonight. Okay. We're good. Bunny's good. Oh, I'm just going to do his head. Hold on. His head is a little off. Please hold. Okay. All right. Last bit of sanding here. Okay. Okay. All set. I know the words are backwards. I'm super sorry about that. Ouch, Mom. What you saying ouch to? What did I do? All right. So we're all set there. Look at that bunny. How cute is it with the wrapping paper? Oh my gosh. Okay. Just ripping this off. Oh, please hold. Hold on. We have just a tad bit more to sand, and then we're going to... See, that's what's good about the nail file, guys, is you can get in these little areas that you can't get to with, like, a sanding block. So it's perfect. We got to love it. Okay. Whew. All right. I think we got it. I think we're good to go now, guys. We're going to glue this on. We're going to use a combination, okay? Because I want it to stay. Oh, the bunny said ouch. Yes, I'm sure the bunny is saying ouch. Man, this is such an attractive, like, I feel like I look semi-okay when I'm doing like this. But then, like, when I'm leaning back, oh, I don't look good. But that's okay, right? You guys don't care. Okay, so I'm going to take some wood glue, Gorilla wood glue. And we're going to put, possibly, if it, like, cooperates with me, we're going to put some of this on here. No, maybe. Maybe not. Not going to happen tonight, guys. Not going to work. Oh, it'd be nice if I opened it, huh? Isn't that always helpful? Thank you, Ray. We're going to put a little bit of wood glue. And we're going to take the cap off because it's being useless right now. So we're going to put a little bit of wood glue on this. And just to have some extra hold. A little bit more permanent hold with the Gorilla Wood Glue. And then we're going to use some hot glue also. So we're doing a little bit of a combo just to ensure the hold. All right? Oh, that's funny, Auntie. Oh, okay, here we go. Gonna get some wood glue going. Gonna try to be kind of quick about this because it dries relatively quickly. It's quicker than you'd think hot glue would dry. All right, we're gonna center it. I'm gonna do my best to center it. I'm going to line him up on the bottom. That's going to be lined up, but I'm going to center him otherwise. I have got glue strings all over the place from the hot glue, but that's okay. We'll get rid of them later. While we're holding him down a little bit. Okay. Okay. We are glued on. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to take, where's my bow? Oh my gosh, it's right in front of me. Okay, so the bow is going to cover up Happy a little bit. We're just going to have to deal with it, okay? The bow is going to cover up Happy just a bit, but it's okay. It is okay. We are going to center this. We're going to put down a whole dab of hot glue. And we are going to put our bow down in that hot glue, and we are going to hold, right? We always need to hold for a little bit. It needs some time. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, guys. I'm loving this, too. Again, like, totally different look than I thought we were going to go for, but I'm really excited about it. I'll put a hanger on this later. I won't do it now. Not a problem. But this is definitely going to be a hanging decoration. I technically could make, like, a stand for it, but I think this is like a front door hanger. Definitely a front door hanger. Whew. All right, we're almost there, friends. And I think I will do a button on this to cover some of that string. I'll cover that back up. That's a mess. All right. Let me just, before I give you, where am I going with this? The final reveal. I want to just zhuzh one more time with my ribbon. I'm going to pull it up just a bit. Ow. Guys, I stuck my finger right in that hot glue. What is my problem? I might need to glue down. Like I was saying, how sometimes when you use the thinner ribbon and it doesn't have wire, it kind of just flops on you. I might glue a few of them down. But, all right. Are we ready? Again, Happy is a little covered, but I'm not mad about it. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Here's our finished product. What do you think? Again, I know Happy's a little covered, and I'm gonna glue these guys down. What do you think, everybody? I super like this. It's really cute. I love the colors. All right. And I'm gonna just use some jute string and make a little hanger in the back. Actually, I'm probably gonna make the hanger so that it hides behind the bow so you don't see it. It'll be a little hidden thing. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Allison. Amber, Mom, thank you. So I'm just going to do a little hanger, and I'll probably put a little button right there. I don't know what color. Maybe I'll try to find maybe like a dark purple or something from here. But anywho, so all right. Well, that's our project tonight, guys. Thanks for hanging with me on a Wednesday. Extra bonus live this week. White button would be cute. Oh, I forgot to glue the bunny tail. I'll glue the bunny tail on, and I'll glue a button on before I post pictures of it, okay? Look out for pictures of it in the coming days. And so I won't see y'all this weekend. If you are celebrating this weekend, have fun, enjoy. I won't, but I'll see you the next week, all right? So it's going to be a little while, guys. But I'm going to post all sorts of things in the meantime, okay? We've got some more Easter stuff to post. We've got some crochet projects to post, so we will be alive and well posting, all right? Didn't know about the tail. I know, Kim, I totally forgot about the tail. I gotta put a little fuzzy on there for the tail. But, hi, Jamie. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for hanging with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I will miss you. Again, if you love this, please make sure to like and SHARE this video on your page. Would really appreciate the support. For those of you just hopping on, make sure that you head back to the beginning of this. Check out this Easter craft that we made. If you're watching this on the replay, please make sure to hashtag replay. We love hearing from you always. Oh yeah, I don't do April Fools. So happy April 1st tomorrow, everybody. Happy April. Spring is coming. April showers, bring May flowers. I'm going to make a craft with that on it. I want to hang it at work. And have a wonderful time, everybody. Happy Easter. And have a great weekend. I will see you soon, okay? All right. Bye. Oh, gosh. Always remember to count your stitches. Bye, everybody.